Alright, the car Chronicles just pulled up at the gym. You're going to see exactly where it is. But this is going to be a very different video to what you're used to on the channel. Now, I said 2026 is the year I do more. I actually used the phrase 2025 was the year of possible and 2026 is the year of the impossible. With that being said, you're going to see a full gym session, not the exact full workout. Obviously, I'm going to cut out certain sets that are just like duplicates, obviously, but talk through what I do, the exercise I do, give some background context. So I am a qualified personal trainer and nutritionist, but I'm not going to get too technical and scientific with the wording I use to describe exercise. I'm just going to describe it as common as possible, because the majority of the people watching this and people that probably will see this will most likely be the average gym goer or someone who might just be getting into it but not necessarily know the technical aspects of each word and phrases and whatnot. So you're going to get in there. I'm not actually sure I'm training yet though, funny enough. Between hamstrings and calves and shoulders. Alright, so I might get copyright for this music because the music is loud in gym. Let me pause what I'm listening to. Alright, so we're in a JD gym, and I've actually left my old gym, which is Body Factory. One, I miss 24-hour gyms, and two, I like darting around, so I'm in a few different gyms at the moment, so you get content from all over, and I might even do a gym tour at some point. But yeah, decided to do hamstrings, so you'll see that in the next few clips. But the reason why I'm doing resistance, I start off with that, I feel like it really activates and triggers the muscle, so it helps your muscle fibers kind of know, or for me anyway, know that, all right, we're gonna start working soon. So it's a good way of getting that resistance from the full range of motion. And I think that's always key, because sometimes, whether your ego lift, whether you start to get slightly heavier, your range of motion can sometimes be impaired. Or you might put a bit too much strain on a particular part of the movement. So it's actually a really good way of kind of keeping yourself going and ticking over. It's actually a lot busier than I thought in it tonight, to be fair. It's really late, but it's super busy. So I'm gonna try and crack these steps out, get some good shots for you. And yeah, I hope you enjoy the session. But that's exactly why I start off doing that. And the rest of the movements will probably be, I'll probably talk about it downstairs, but obviously this, because it's a 24-hour gym, you don't actually have weights that are supremely high, like, or heavy, should I say, like 75 and 80 and whatnot. It goes up to 50. Now on RDLs for me and dumbbells, when we do 75s, I can overlay some clips so you can see that. But it's about making it work, right? You don't make excuses, you make it work. I might even go over to the booty builder section for some hamstrings as well. I mean, lads, don't be afraid to grow all parts of the body. So yeah, we'll get that done. But let me crack on now. All right, let's look in. Come on, focus. Better work next time. Come on. Damn, that does not get easier. What I will say about that movement actually, so some game I'm gonna drop, and I found it works for me, and I actually got told by someone in gym a while ago, when you're doing that lying hamstring curls, keep your feet pointed towards the ground, if that makes sense. I know it sounds quite normal and basic, but to kind of keep your feet in that position as if you're always pointing downwards really helps accentuate that stretch. So it's a good movement there. And obviously controlling the reps. I mean, like, look, it's a machine, it's all pin loaded machine, so yeah, you can stack it at some point, but I feel like you do that too quickly, you jump the gun. It's not the same as really working for those reps. So yeah, bear that in mind. I'm probably gonna do, I've done 3 sets of this so far. I'll be honest with you, I'll probably do 5 or 6 sets, which seems a bit excessive, and it can be, but my body's actually feeling quite fired up now. Had a spur of motivation, as it were, so I'm gonna probably crack out another 3 sets, I believe, then go downstairs. Tell you what, the training game's tough. I've been training since the age of like 13, and some of my boys can definitely vouch for me. I've been lifting quite heavy weights from a young age as well, so it catches up with you now, man. I ain't too old yet, but damn, I'm seeing some of these young kids on the gram and I'm like, whew, they're lifting some heavy weights. Very impressive. By comparison's defeat for joy, so I stay in my own lane and I stay in my own gains, baby. Let's get it. Something that's important to note as well is just record the content. Now, I'm not an advocate. As I am part of the Tripod Nation. I have been for a long time now, especially in the gym. I know it's annoying for some people, I understand it. For me, some sessions I definitely don't do it. I think for videos like this, if people are enjoying it and they want more, I could probably do something where once a week I come into the gym and I film it when it's a bit quieter. Whatever you've got, record the footage. You never know who you might inspire, do you know what I mean? And it's a way of getting your personality across. Some people are quite introverted, but they come out of their shells. That's something I'll get into actually about MegaCon, which is what I'm going to, and other conventions that I head to as well. You're gonna see a lot more coming from the YouTube channel. I thought, you know what, let me take a bit of a break from the interviews and let me give people more of me, more about my personality. The interviews are coming as well, don't worry about that. Some vlogs, you're getting loads from me, trust me, but I'm very excited to share it all. I'm talking for a long time now, so we'll get straight back into it. All right, hope I get too many other people in the gym in this video. Now, kind of ruined what I wanted to do, because what I wanted to do was a hamstring curl where you kind of lean into the machine. I actually forgot the name of it, to be fair. But what's right in front of me is what I can't ignore. It's gonna be RDLs. What we are gonna do, get the reps out. And to make sure that they're not in the video. Or if they are, they don't mind being in it. Now, I always advise rep. These are from Better Grips. Don't sponsor me, nothing like that. But I like their reps. Always have done, many, many years. But we're gonna do this just for a bit of movement, see how it feels. If it feels good, we'll do it. If not, we will push on. Okay. Let's see how this feels. Should feel alright though. I haven't done this in ages, honestly. This weight's very light to warm up with, so should be all good. Feels good so far. Oh, that's nice, I like that. Yeah, that's a good movement. That'll feel good. Yeah, so we're gonna do some RDLs here. It's not easy to train. Do you know what I've noticed about this gym as well? This gym in particular is a lot warmer than Body Factory. Body Factory is predominantly quite cold. I'm sure they've got the heating on in here or something, because it was very well insulated. That's me ranting, trying to save time as I'm regaining my energy for another lift. I'm gonna add some weight to it now. It's still in that relatively light territory because the 25s are quite light, so I shouldn't struggle with this weight. Just about the grip now. Right, ready, Montel? Of course you are. That's what you live for. Annoying, I'm not counting my reps. Don't know if I cheated myself or not. But yeah, set 2. Does this get any easier? Funny enough, I had a conversation with someone else in gym earlier. Not earlier, yesterday. Losing track of days. And we was like, it doesn't get easier. And I was like, it doesn't get easier, but we just get stronger. So yeah, speaking of getting stronger, they weren't that bad, 15. So what I'm gonna do 25. And because, like I said already, this isn't a movement I've done for a while, I'm probably just gonna stick at 25, 25 to 50, a little bit 100, 120. Respectable, do you know what I mean? Having, I suppose, dumbbells really that are heavy enough to not need to use movement. But this movement's always good to do because it kind of brings you back to when the graft was hard. When the graft was hard. The one thing I can't wait to film is the pendulum squat because that puts me through absolute agony, and I'm sure that'll be good view and experience. But if the angle's not great, I apologize. See, might even see that. Should be right, I think. We'll see anyway. It's time to focus on the set now. As I said, hand under the bar, full grip, and then I switch grips as I go. Right. I found I jumped up a bit early though. Switch grips. Whew, bit heavy. You know, I had one in the chamber, but I'll be honest with you, if I'd done that last one, I want to get this bar back up. Vlogs, interviews, gym, boxing, everything will be documented this year. I've got big things coming, so we'll wait and see. But yeah, whew. Let's get this last set in, man. You know what time it is now? I'm coming home again. That feels weird. Right, no excuses. When this goes up, must go down and back up. Let's go. Change grip. Oh crap, I see this shoe here. My water bottle. Ah, fat. Damn. Yeah, that one I could say. Don't get me wrong, I totally understand why people can't put weights back. This part of the gym is long. You're like, oh, I've done all that hard work, put weights back as well. But if you can take it off, you can put them back. That's how I see it. And 24-hour gyms especially, man, like the people that work here have such a hard time in general, day to day, having to, you know, keep the gym clean, tidy, machines work in order. Least we can do is make the job easier when they're not working. Do you know what I mean? So yeah. Crocs and dirty socks. Come on. So the plan for this is, what I try and do is drive my hip for the leg that's actually doing the movement into the pad. Normally you could drive the other leg, but I feel like then you kind of swing to drive the hip so that it stays fixed and doesn't move. Honestly, probably 3 movements today, because I might go back and do the line hamstring curl, but I'll probably not record that again because you've already seen that before. But yeah, so I'll probably try it done. Line hamstring curl, RDLs, and then kneeling hamstring curl. I don't think you do too much to really stimulate the muscle growth in the hamstring. It's more about the intensity of the sets. You can see they've been quite intense, quite locked in to the set. The form's gone. That was still failure. That was indeed still failure. Oh, damn. Come on. Oh, that is not beautiful at all. I am gonna add another 5-1. Might do a Q&A before or after I finish gym's sessions when I record these, so you get a little bit more insight into what I'm interested in, what I do, and that sort of thing. So if you're interested, I'll probably do it on my Insta, Munch Young. I'll put the handle on there, and when I post up a story saying Q&A, set up a question, anything you want to ask, I'll try and answer as much as possible before my sessions, after my sessions. Alright, so by now, you know the movement. Same movement, increase weight. And let's sip with some water, man. Let's go. I don't know, I'm gonna advertise the session on my Insta. Probably get some clip from this and go tune in on TikTok, sorry. Oh my gosh. Just looking. Can't wait for a protein shake when I get in. And check out my gains. Alright. Drive the hip. It's just about 9. Damn, man. Hip. Oh, my leg's shaking, man. Let's go. Man, come on. Yes. Let's do a rundown of what I've done so far. We have done line hamstring curl to start, activate the muscles. I love it. Like I mentioned already, resistance the whole way through the range of motion, through the movement. So I enjoy doing that to start with, kind of get some muscle fibers going. Yep, I'm ready to go. Come down, and I was actually going to do the kneeling hamstring curl first, and then I would have went from kneeling hamstring curl over to dumbbells. But kneeling hamstring curl was taken by someone that was out to the gym, and the dumbbell section was absolutely rammed, considering the time. It's insane. But yeah, it was busy, and it was tripod nation. My brothers and allegiance were out in full force. I thought, let me not interrupt their footage. Got to charge for their features nowadays. And instead I opted for RDLs. Love these, honestly love these. What a movement. Max weight for me today was 120. And that's kind of me just getting back into the movement, making sure I did the form correctly, wasn't too much pressure on my lower back, really feeling the stretch in the hamstring, which I really am feeling at the moment. And then I went over to kneeling, hamstring curl, I went back upstairs, did the hamstring curl again, and that was more just of a burnout, did drop sets on that, and I came back down here now. I'm doing some calves. I'm gonna wash my hands after I finish calves. That's gonna be it. But yeah, I hope you've enjoyed the session. Right, a little insight into what sparked the change as well, because I've actually had people asking what sparked the change in you wanting to create longer content like this, for example, when I gave the suggestion to a few of my friends. To be honest with you, for me, I already create a lot of content, right? Like I create gym reels anyway on my Instagram. There's reels that are like, I don't know, a minute and a half, less than that sometimes. Motivational quote, cool transitions, but I can offer more, do you know what I mean? I can give people an insight into the actual training, what I do, some of the lifts I do. You know, if people find it impressive, that's good, but it's more about aspiring to inspire other people, trying to set up, get my posture correct. So yeah, about doing that. Like I mentioned before, you're gonna get vlogs, you're gonna get anime reviews as well, longer format videos on that, because I am an anime nerd. I love anime, love it, love it, love it. At the moment, keep up to date with Jujutsu Kaisen, so you'll have to head over to my TikTok to actually find some videos on that. Also, I've just finished rewatching Attack on Titan, masterpiece for anime. I genuinely would recommend, even if you're not into anime, you think it's a cartoon, you think it's childish, give Attack on Titan a go. It will change your whole perspective. There's a lot of moral ground covered in there, politics. It's honestly insane. It's one of the animes that's just a masterpiece. I don't want to spoil it too much because I'm trying to give people an opportunity to watch that. So make sure you do. Dragon Ball Z is obviously the godfather. It's what started it all off. But yeah, there's loads of anime coming out. But I will be recording whenever I go to conventions, whenever our stuff's coming up. So hopefully we can build a community on that as well, and people can just let me know what to attend, where to be, what to record, who to talk to. That would be good. Collaborations, I'm always up for that as well. Gym content, I'll probably keep that solo, just because I enjoy training solo. I really push myself mentally in a different zone when I train by myself, so I probably will keep it that way. I might do the odd session with my voice here and there, but I'll probably be predominantly solo, that you'll probably be seeing on my channel. Trying to think, boxing obviously is what it is. You're gonna see that anyway. You might get that odd football video. Arsenal will be, my Arsenal content be in full flow when we win the league and we complete the treble. You'll be seeing it in full force. But yeah, I really hope you've enjoyed this today. All right, session done. Overall, I rate that session very highly. If I had to judge it on a scale of 1 to 10, I rate it probably an 8, 7.5, 8 actually, 7.5, 7.5. I'll be honest. Good session overall. Sorry, the angle isn't great, but yeah, hands are even tired to be fair. But yeah, good session overall. Time to get in, get a protein shake done. I'm enjoying 24-hour gyms, is what I will say. Game changer. Honestly makes life so much easier. Just in terms of flexibility, juggling it around with just a day schedule, just, yeah, being able to go whenever you want, whether it's early in the morning or late at night, makes it so much easier. And the fact that people in there grafting pushes you as well. Like, don't get me wrong, there's times you miss that bodybuilding feel where everyone's sort of lifting and clanging and banging metal weight, but there is something around just people getting after it, no matter shapes or sizes. Everyone's in there to work, and you know, it's love work, seeing people work on themselves, and it helps you kind of push on when you feel like, oh, I'm struggling. You look at someone else, you see them really going for it, like, I can got more in the tank. Not from a competitive standpoint, obviously I've got a mad competitive edge, but more from it just helps you. It's a boost. But I do want to get to the point where I own my own private gym. That is the goal. That is one of my goals, definitely on my bucket list, things to do, dream goal essentially. That will be a game changer, just invite people I want to kind of be around there and have my own space and whatnot, but we'll get there. Slowly but surely we are building. But yeah, first let's build the physique, let's build the mindset, and then after we can build the rest. So hope you've enjoyed that again. Keep repeating that. If you did, like, comment, subscribe to get into the routine of saying that again. It's been a while. So please like, comment, subscribe, let me know what you want to see if you've enjoyed it, and yeah, more on the way for sure. You'll be having a vlog very, very soon around anime. That'll probably be your next video on the channel. So yeah, stay tuned and always aspire to inspire.